Hi everyone, it's Anna from Amazon Pay. Thank you for taking the time today to tune into this month's webinar featuring 10 reasons customers use digital payment methods. During this webinar, we'll go over what consumers globally think about digital payments, ways to improve conversion at checkout, and the value of security alerts and communications. So stay tuned. Welcome to the June edition of our monthly webinar series, PayTalks, where we cover one topic in 10 questions, points or ideas, and we do it in 20 minutes or less. Why so short? Time is our most precious resource. Our goal is to share big ideas that you can turn into big wins. We don't have all of the answers, but the road to a big win always begins with a question. So let's go. Before we dive in, I want to offer you a quick overview on what Amazon Pay is, because believe it or not, we get that question more than you'd think. Amazon Pay is a payment option that lets you use the payment details and addresses stored in your Amazon account. That means customers don't need to create a new password, punch in credit card details, or look up the addresses during checkout. You can even use Alexa to buy things, get delivery notifications where available, and donate to your favorite charities with Amazon Pay. At Amazon, everything we do starts from the customer. Customer obsession is one of our guiding principles. We're always working to better understand customer needs and then use that information to constantly evolve and improve our products. This month's Pay Talks is all about understanding the appeal of digital payment methods for customers. We question why are consumers using digital payment methods instead of traditional ones, such as credit, debit card, or check. Any seller who is interested in adding a digital payment method to their site must understand these needs before making a decision. So let's look at what those needs are. First up, protecting the customer against fraud. According to consumer research conducted by Amazon Pay, offering fraud is the single most important consideration for customers when using digital payment methods. It ranks 25% higher than the next important concern and looms much larger than other security-related factors in all three of the countries where the consumer study was conducted, and that's the UK, US, and Germany. So in terms of an action item, make sure your customer's information is protected by using a digital payment method with built-in fraud detection functionality that conducts all transactions on a secure server. You can help customers feel safe and secure by communicating this fact in the early stages of a transaction. It's also beneficial to enable security precautions like multi-factor authentication, or MFA, to prevent a user's account from being compromised. Next up, alerts about security issues with customer accounts. Customers want to know the company they're entrusting their financial information to has a system in place to notify them about potential security threats immediately. In addition to the knowledge of general protocols like a secure server, customers want up-to-date updates via email, text, or phone about any attempts to access their account. This has been identified as one of the two primary determining factors when it comes to consumers deciding to use a payment method. So our proposed action here is communication about security is key. Digital payment methods should outline alert options across their channels. It's far better to overcompensate with messages that track all potentially suspicious logins or potential breaches rather than worrying about spamming customers' inboxes. Number 3, guaranteed customer refund if the product isn't delivered. Refund assurance is the second most important area of concern for potential users of digital payment methods. To compensate for customers' insecurity about ordering online, there must be a policy in place to account for unfulfilled orders. According to Amazon Pay's research, this guarantee is especially crucial in Europe. The most generous policy, obviously, is to fully reimburse or cancel a customer's payment if they claim to not have received the product that they ordered, or if the merchant has not attempted to help them fix the issue. Amazon's A to Z guarantee policy promises a full refund for all customers whose digital orders were lost or never delivered. However, customers may not be aware this benefit is available. It can only help to a digital payments growth to make sure that early on in the payment process, consumers are made well aware of the company's refund practices. Ideally, craft your message in a way that doesn't imply that the lost orders or conflicts occur frequently. Be careful not to position this policy like a perk that could potentially inspire people to abuse the privilege. Number 4, guaranteed customer refund for damaged or poor quality products. When it comes to purchase guarantees, the other main area of concern relates to items that are damaged or arrive of unexpected poor quality. Issuing categorical refunds to all customers who claim to have received defective products does leave room for fabrication or subjectivity. However, subscribing to the saying that the customer knows best is usually considered to be the best policy, since refunds in these instances are a major concern for customers that use payment methods. In terms of a potential action, in the case of Amazon, the sticking point for customers is another reason to emphasize the corporation's A to Z guarantee. It's especially important to clarify that the policy extends to Amazon Pay transactions, and it can provide confidence and trust with your Amazon customers as they check out on your site. Next up, number 5, avoid sharing card or bank details with the merchant. The last major concern that arose in the Amazon Pay customer study relates to payment methods sharing customer payment information with merchants. Consumers are understandably invested in their financial details being shared with the fewest number of sources possible. If they're conducting a transaction through Amazon Pay, for example, then there is no reason their credit card or bank information will reach the business providing the product. Otherwise, using the digital payment method could be viewed as unnecessary. During the payment process, digital payment methods messaging must assure buyers that their credit and bank card details are privileged information for the payments method's use only. The merchant, therefore, are responsible for order fulfillment, simplifying the process, and setting the customer at ease. Number 6, accepted widely by businesses. Customers are unlikely to favour a particular payment method if it's not used widely by merchants. In fact, they probably won't even know about it in the first place. A significant client base is crucial to ensure the brand is visible. This engenders trust in the consumer and makes it seem like a convenient option, encouraging businesses to integrate it as a payment method for their customers. Demonstrating widespread availability fulfills a requirement that NPS studies found to be of least most importance for potential users. That is, some perceived level of convenience. Being able to illustrate a user base of similar proportions can't do anything but add credibility to your business. Ordering a company consumers trust or feel comfortable with is also a concern for consumers online. One way is to instill trust is showcasing a familiar payment solution. Amazon Pay does well in this arena. In a consumer NPS study conducted by Amazon Pay in 2018, 83% of respondents rated Amazon a 9 or 10 on a 0 to 10 point scale, indicating trust in the brand. It's therefore beneficial for businesses to show evidence of which payment methods they offer on their website, sign-up page, or elsewhere for shared credibility. One way of effectively demonstrating a strong track record is to include rosy customer satisfaction reports, as well as accompanying statistics to back them up. Using a digital payment method can only improve the customer's trust in the merchant they are ordering from. Number 8, enables fast checkout by using a familiar login or password. Though studies show that it is not the top consideration for potential digital payment method users, offering a high level of convenience is the entire purpose of a digital payment method. Speedy ordering using easy-to-remember login and password is a proven plus. This shuttles the payment process along quickly, allowing customers to bypass retyping and reapproving the information with every order. Customers are therefore able to purchase from a wide variety of third-party sites without entering their card number and address every time. A point we discussed in point 1, having their information stored in one secure place often makes customers feel more secure at checkout. So in terms of an action, ensuring ease of ordering is a box that all merchants need to check off. If the customer's experience of ordering from a site through a payment method includes unnecessary complications, they'll be less likely to use it again in the future. Why stay faithful to a method that doesn't save you any clicks? Consider whether you have an existing way for customers to log in when they first arrive, to show them relevant deals and make checkout easier. By offering a secure login, they can avoid creating another account, provide greater personalization, and boost conversion rate at checkout. Number 9, easy to keep track of purchases. Customers also value the convenience of easily tracking and organizing their transactions through a method. This functionality can be particularly useful for customers who may be routing their payments through a variety of credit and debit cards. As you are considering a payment method for your business, make sure their interface allows users to view and organize current and completed transactions with easy access to essential information regarding those payments. When customers are able to log into their account and easily monitor their activity in one place, it provides reassurance and simplifies the shopping experience, so they have all the information they need immediately and intuitively. And finally, point number 10, earn reward points, discounts, cashbacks for using the payment method. The consumer study demonstrates that reward points and credit card benefits are a significant factor for more financially savvy shoppers interested in using a payment method. Customers want to obtain rewards for using payment methods. These same users also want to be sure that their purchasing items through a payment method will not prevent them from accruing points or rewards on their existing credit and debit cards. Using a digital payment method shouldn't force smart shoppers to choose between a secure transaction and reward points. As a business, choose a method that doesn't restrict customers from accruing these rewards and deals, whilst also ensuring that this feature is highlighted in any consumer documentation you offer. With Amazon Pay, for example, shoppers continue to earn reward points through their credit card that is stored in their Amazon account. So let's recap. When it comes to why customers choose digital payment methods instead of a credit or debit card, there are several big themes at work, including trust, security, and convenience. As you look for ways to optimize your checkout experience, it's essential that you consider these insights into what customers are looking for and how Amazon Pay can help. To help you optimize the customer experience, you can check out our Connected Commerce Study ebook. All of the great stats from this webinar and more are included in this 30-page study to ensure your businesses are ready for the future. Here are just a few of the merchants that offer Amazon Pay. If you'd like to recommend Amazon Pay to your favourite shop, you can send an email to amazonpayinfo@amazon.co.uk. So thank you for joining today's webinar. We'll be sending out the presentation in a follow-up email, and be sure to join us for our July PayTalks webinar, which is on Business Growth Series, highlighting 10 tips for driving traffic to your online store. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.